Have you ever asked yourself why people like Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg always wear the same clothes? When we talk about large companies, successful companies, one of the most important abilities that CEOs and all the people involved in making decisions for these companies have is the ability to make good decisions. To optimize the process of making good decisions and to be mentally ready to make good decisions, one key thing is to make less decisions. Because too many decisions create the so-called decision fatigue. And decision fatigue leads to what is commonly referred to as mental depletion. Studies done at Stanford University have shown how a person who is mentally depleted becomes reluctant to make trade-offs or simply makes very poor choices. People like Obama, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, even Giorgio Armani, which blows my mind, they are known for the choice to reduce their selection of outfits for the sole purpose of optimizing their ability to make the best possible decisions daily. Bill Gates stated that his outfit had no influence on his daily life whatsoever. So why having to waste precious energy to decide what to wear every day? Now, you know that I always like to talk about the business side of design on this channel, and one aspect that I find very fascinating for any designer to consider is consumer behavior. Companies like Apple, Nike, Dyson, Harley-Davidson, they have built their whole positioning strategy basing themselves on the personal relationships that clients have with their products and on the trust that clients have in their products. And so one of the reasons why people buy into these products is the fact that it's an easy decision for us to make. I don't know, if I'm presented with 3 different pairs of sports shoes and I do not want to risk to get it wrong, I know that if I buy into Nike, this will reduce my chance to buy something that it's of poor quality. Same thing for Apple computers. You know, I told you already that I teach topics related to digital design strategies for architects and interior designers at university level, and every time that I go and see my students at the university, even though Apple computers are far from being the best choice for architects and interior designers and people working in fields related to 3D design, you'll be surprised how many people still buy MacBook Pros because students that often don't have the technical knowledge think that it's the top of the line laptop for designers. And this has been going on for the past, 20, 15 years. And this is because decision fatigue is a real thing. The reason why certain design companies get to work with very high-end clients exclusively is because these high-end clients prefer to reduce their decisions efforts and not spend too much time having to look and select the perfect designer for the job. They simply keep going back to the same designers that they've hired in the past because these designers can take a huge chunk of decisions making off the plate of the client. This is why I always push designers to try and build real, serious, deep, professional relationships with their clients. And look, again, I'm not saying this because I want to patronize anybody. Building relationships with clients, it's very hard. It takes time, but it can be done, and it should be your priority if you're trying to bring your business to the next level. I often hear creative people saying that clients either don't have the money or do not want to pay the money that we ask for the services that creatives can provide. But in reality, most of the times, clients do have the money, but clients do not want to give money to those that they don't know or they don't really trust. And to create trust with a client, you need to build your own brand as a designer. The reason why so many freelancers struggle so much to find and retaining clients is that even if they are talented, they still haven't managed to build a name for themselves, they still haven't managed to build a reputation for themselves, they still struggle to build relationships with their clients, and unfortunately, they keep ignoring all of these aspects of running a business. Zaha Hadid is known for blowing up budgets for the constructions of buildings. Still, they get work based on the fact that Zaha Hadid is Zaha Hadid. Zaha Hadid is a brand, and when you say architecture, almost immediately for the majority of us, the name Zaha Hadid pops up in your head. People will pay $280 for a pair of AirPods from Apple, even though similar products from the competition might cost half of the money and work just as good, simply because people trust the Apple brand more than the competition. And look, again, this is not a criticism towards people that buy Apple products, because I'm one of them. This is simple consumer behavior. It means that the Apple brand works. In 2020, you cannot run a creative business without having a brand. To build a brand, you need to have skills. Your product needs to be arguably the best and most unique product that you can make. You need to be reliable as a person, as a professional, which often means, depending of course on the industry, that you cannot work on your own as a creative. You need to basically create a company. Also, you need to have a vision of where you want to go by yourself or with your company, and you need to build relationships with clients that are moving in the same direction as you, and that therefore they also want to help you get there. And that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. My name is Fabio Palvelli. See you guys next time.